Morning. I know it's early. It's your boy Brandon Love Sports TV. Shout out to the LDBC, the Lions Den basketball community. We're gonna cook. Let's cook for a minute. Let's talk. I want to talk about LeBron James getting exposed as a gutless coward in the 2017 and 2018 NBA Finals, which pretty much summed up his legacy and pretty much showed you what this clown is about. Bottom line, point blank, as the young girls say, period. He just exposed himself because when that was a career-defining. What's up, Cheyenne? I see you in the building, brother. A career-defining NBA Finals that would have, whether LeBron James won one of those two finals or two of those two finals, and I don't want to hear no excuses about Kevin Durant. I understand that KD made the Golden State Warriors virtually impossible to defeat. I get it. I would have had more respect for LeBron had he went out on his shield like a champion. And a lot of y'all make excuses, just like y'all still make excuses about him. Well, he put up numbers. He averaged 32, 33 points a game. I don't want to hear that. LeBron James got exposed in his 2017 and 2018. He was already defeated before the NBA Finals started. When he was in that press conference, and Stephen A. Smith never let any of us forget it. That's how I know what he said, because I saw him say it, and Stephen A. Smith still uses it. Talks about that. Well, he was like, man, I don't even want to talk about that headache. What about the next series? Man, I don't even want to talk about that headache. Call him a juggernaut. I was like, do you think Kobe Bryant or Michael Jordan or Magic or Kareem or Bird or Tim Duncan or any of these guys or Wilt would say that in an interview that the other team is a juggernaut? Man, I see what LeBron James is doing is what he's done his entire career. Already building an excuse for when he gets his butt beat. He got already talking about, well, they had KD. I mean, after every game they lost, man, Kevin Durant. They won one game out of in a 7-game series. You got beat in 5. You got dog walked in 5 games. And then the next year, you got swept. Didn't even win one game. He disrespected Kyrie Irving, mistreated the one guy he had that gave him a chance to even compete. Because at least in the NBA Finals the year before, when Kyrie was on the team, they almost was winning a lot of those games. And Kyrie was a guy who could give you 30 and 40 points a game, because he did it in 2016. And in the 2017 Finals, Kyrie was putting up over 20 points a game in that series. But LeBron James disrespected Kyrie by trying to trade him like he's done his whole career. And he got caught with his hand in the cookie jar and got exposed because he's trying to bring his buddy CP3, who still ain't won no championship. At least Kyrie been to the finals. Well, I think Chris Paul did one time in his older age. But all of that, to say all of that, I'm saying this. LeBron James was an epic failure because at most of the NBA Finals, let's be honest, a lot of the times LeBron James came up short in the finals because he tried to be a snake, tried to slick somebody. He got somebody traded that should have been on the team that could have helped him win. They had all them guys. I see Gordon Hayward. You're right. Had they had brought all those guys in, though, because after LeBron James slicked Kyrie, after Kyrie left. And then, he left because LeBron James snaked it behind his back. And then when you brought in all these other guys like D. Wade, Isaiah Thomas, I think Derrick Rose was on that team. A bunch of names. A lot of these guys were past their prime, but they could give you some production. They became valuable pieces on the team. If you worked it right, if he would have been a leader and been patient, and once again, LeBron James, I want to trade, I need more help. Then you trade D Wade, you snake him behind his back, get him off the team, D-Wade, I heard D-Wade found out on an airplane. I don't know how true that was. He was getting traded back to Miami. I had snake in the grass. I don't know why D-Wade's even friends with that piece of garbage, man. All the stuff he's done to him. And then you go, then it's just LeBron James is a snake. Oh God, little snake. So then after little snake gets all those players out the team, then they come in, bring in some pieces that work even worse. Mike Muscala and all these clowns that can't shoot and all this stuff. You bring all that in, then you get exposed even more, and you get swept. You get whitewashed because you had some decent pieces. Had you just been patient and let the team grow with chemistry, that's what happened. LeBron ain't got no patience. It's funny how he don't have no patience with nobody, but a guy who's lost 6 NBA finals and gotten his behind whooped because he wants the team he wants because he don't want to take no accountability. And then when the good players, you can say, well, you had D-Wade on your team, you didn't win. He don't want that smoke, just like he didn't want it in Miami when he was getting his tail whooped. That's why he left. Because he got to have somebody to put the blame on. So, man, I'm like, so he wants a worse team, so that way when they lose, he can say, man, I did my part. Man, he did that whole thing throwing J.R. Smith under the bus. That was that stupid. I mean, yes, J.R. Smith, that was one of the dumbest things ever done. Taking the ball back and all this kind of dumb stuff instead of just going back up and getting a foul and going to the line. And that game was sealed in game 1. But at the end of the day, LeBron James still threw in that press conference, threw his teammates under the bus. Talking about he broke his hand in game 1. Hogwash. Because he was still slam dunking the basketball. If his hand was that ruined, he wouldn't have been dunking. His hand was fine when he was shooting them threes and one-hand floaters. It wasn't nothing wrong with LeBron James. LeBron James is a gutless coward. That's what happened. He couldn't take his butt whooping like a man. So instead of just saying they were the better man, he cowered. He quit. LeBron James quit. He quit in 2017 and he quit in 2018 and he exposed himself. And to me, those 2 series right there exposed his legacy. And it ain't got nothing to do with Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant was a gutless coward too for going over there in the first place, but I'm glad he did because it exposed LeBron James. So I don't want to hear no more excuses from all you LeBron James fanboys and fangirls coming on my channel. Those 2 NBA finals in a nutshell wrapped up LeBron James' legacy. And I got to give it to 7-8 Sports because 7-8 did in that 2018 finals. He did a live stream right after that I never will forget. He was like, this finals pretty much sums up LeBron James' career. And it did. Passing the buck. No accountability. You know, so I'm just like, I don't, that's why I could never call this guy no GOAT. Because a GOAT would never done, Kobe would have went down fighting, swinging. And probably would have won at least one out of them 2. Michael Jordan would have beat both of them finals. He'd have whooped them so bad, Kevin Durant would have been begging to go back to OKC. Because he didn't want that smoke. So I don't want to hear this excuse. Yeah, what's up, Chip? I see you in the building, man. I don't want to hear this shit, man. I don't want to hear him. LeBron James is a gutless coward. He got exposed. And 2018 and 2017 exposed his legacy. Point blank, period. No matter how you slice it, it is what it is. Brandon Love Sports TV. Shout out to the LDBC Lions Den basketball community. I'm out. Peace.